Oh, ooh. All right. Let's just get right into it, baby. Let's just get right into it, baby. Okay, that's right. This. I wonder if I need to do something else here, or if I'm like almost got this. Maybe, maybe, uh-oh. No. Maybe having him be the 6 o'clock man. Maybe setting these things at the opposite of midnight will be... I mean, the opposite of midnight's noon, but that's besides the point. Yee! Ooh! Yes! That little creature is giving you the slip. No sign of it in this world. Wait, what? Ah. Interesting. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Perfect. Let's see, let's scare him in. Scare him in again. Hmm. Do. I don't know what you want. I'm stuck. Nobody gets out. The tiny devil's eyes are twinkling. He dares you to challenge him. Don't go anywhere. Let's put both of these at midnight. Oh wait, so if they're at midnight, nothing is there at all. Let's scare him into this. So let's just have him go into this little this little inappropriately shaped door. Oh, and I got a sody. I got a sody pop that I'm drinking to hopefully keep me awake a little longer than normal today. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Hey, you didn't go in the door, you fuck. I don't think he's gonna go in this one, huh? Son of a bitch! Fuck! I think you ran past it and I just didn't notice. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I love that song. That song's called "These Boots Were Made for Moseying," and I love it. I feel like it's such an iconic West of Loathing track. So the only time I didn't get this message is on this one. Uh-oh. I might lose this fight, actually. This is not looking too good at the moment. Shit, that guy's shielded. Well, I should at least kill. I should kill who I can right now. Gaze long enough into the obelisk, and you will be beaten up by a stranger, is the lesson for these Gatormen. I got a lot of Gator stuff. Great. Well, I gotta do this, actually. So let's hit this. Do I want to hit it twice? I think I do. No, because I do need to get him to attack this turn. Well, like, my homie's about to go off, you know? Oh! Whip. As long as I can, like, survive through their initial, like, a first attack, like, I'm usually pretty good after that. Dude, machine gun the shit out of that guy. This guy's just chilling here, huh? Maybe it'll give me that message now. Bong 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 bong. Maybe they just forgot to put that message here. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Still fascinating. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And there's no way to change where this is here like that. What if I do this? Then move him. No, he's still in the same one, I think. Is he trapped right now, though? Hmm. Du- 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 du. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it was just like... Am I blind? Is that what happened? I'm so confused. I don't think I know what to do. I wonder if I could, like, talk to someone to help me figure it out. Because now he just goes all over the damn place. Wasting my damn time. Nobody gets out. What does he mean by nobody gets out? That's what I'm so confused by. Nobody gets out of what? You douchebag? Like, he goes in there and is he back out here? He's not. What if I go in and leave again? Is he still stuck in there? He is. So what if I put this at midnight now? And like really get him stuck? Like, is he actually stuck now? Given that you don't even know which side of the universe you're on, a map is not going to do you a ton of good here. Because now he's just missing. I've lost him entirely. Maybe I can trap... No, because if he's only goes in one door, then it doesn't do anything. Oh, wait! He's trapped now, right? No. But, like, he can't come back now. Yeah, I'm super confused. Well, maybe since I moved the thing, maybe he's like trapped in the one I put him in, which would be this one. No, the little creature has given you the slip. No sign of it in this world. Well, maybe if I trap him in the other one. In the third one, maybe. Right? Because the third one seems to be the one of significance. No. I guess I just don't understand this. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Who knows? Ooh, crash site. You catch a whiff of burnt rubber and see a column of smoke drifting into the sky nearby. As you get closer to the site, you see that a small airplane has crashed into the mud. Or perhaps splatted or glorped into the mud. Investigate it. Look at that scarf. Just a bunch of miscellaneous plane stuff. This is the most diagonal plane you've ever encountered. It's a grumpy looking pilot. Talk to her. Seems like you've got kind of a problem here. Huh, you think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems. I got, if you don't count the headache, my plane being stuck ass downward in the swamp is just the most obvious one. Anything I can help with? My name's Dappersword, by the way. Rhonda Rasmussen, hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can bet your buns I can use it. What happened? I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway here for me to get flying again. What's involved in building a runway? Oh my god. With enough tar and macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick, for certain, but it'd be good enough for me to get out of here. And I've got plenty of tar, but where did you get that barrel of tar anyway? You know, that's a funny story. But anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it. What's macadam? Like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across. That isn't very many rocks. Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together. Oh. I could look for some rocks of that size. Well, that'd be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted, but I can mark it on your map for you. Can't go myself. I need to stay here and guard the tar. Okay, I'll look. Plane seems real stuck. Oh, you noticed, huh? Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there. Right? Yep, it sure is. The way Rhonda's staring at you starts to make you a little uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. What's wrong with your fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in chemistry of aircraft fuel, but not good for it. Not good for it. so I siphoned the tank dry. Figured it wouldn't be that big a deal since I've got a can of backup fuel. Oh, let me guess, that's full of water too? Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little worse. Can that be fixed somehow? Well, technically, yeah. Just needs to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment, though. Maybe I can dig something up. That'd be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. That's a much slower kind of science. Here's the can. I think at the Moonshiner's shack there's a distillery, right? You find a chunk of oil shale jutting out of the stagnant pool, making the surrounding water all greasy and colorful. You ask the shale about its mother, and it cries tears of shellac. A rusty old fire-powered still. You're pretty sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. Hey, maybe you could use this thing to fix Rasmussen's fuel. Yes, I can. You light the fire and run the still for long enough to fix the fuel, but not quite long enough to cause your own death from smoke inhalation. Great. This is as dry as fuel can get and still count as fuel. Boom, 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 boom. I really like this song. You see a plume of smoke coming from behind a nearby clump of trees and brush. As you draw nearer, the sounds of ragged cackling and giggling can be heard. Ooh, could it be a coven of real swamp witches? Sadly, no. But what you do find is possibly even weirder. A gang of scraggly-looking swamp hillbilly vampires tending a ratty old still. Oh, hi. You fellas cooking up a batch of corn? Nope. Rats. Ew. Oh, I don't have enough moxie to bamboozle them. Of course, now that you're here, whole nother recipe comes to mind. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, whatever. I can kill whoever I want, at least. 24 damage. I can kill one of them. I can kill this one, actually. How much does it cost to make you do a whole stream reacting to Nikocado avocado? You have Nikocado avocado videos? That's a tough one. A lot, probably. Because I don't want to do that. One bit. No siree. No, no, no. Let's hit him with the sax. You won! If anyone's gonna be raising your blood alcohol level, it'll be you. And in the more normal way. Hit him with the what? Hit him with the sax. Doubles your moxie? Oh, but just for combat. Damn. Increase the damage of your magical weapons. Swampire Flesh Wand? That's fucking disgusting. You're pretty sure this used to be someone's arm. Hello, Don. YouTube kept suggesting his videos and his thumbnails unironically make you very upset. Listen, I've seen his asshole and that's more than enough that's more than enough, you know? I don't need to see more than that. Another one of those Gator Man campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way? It's another Gator Man camp. Alright, and there's 4 more wrenches here. 31, 32, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 32s, 30 seconds. One, a 63 64ths one, a 127th, 128th one, and a 255, 256th one. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. So what's the deal with my Discord notif? Dude! I was like gonna play music. I was gonna play like the end of an album that I've been listening to. And then I was like, oh, wow. They removed this album from like everywhere I could listen to it to, which is not a lot of places because it's a super small artist. And then I dug into it a little more, and apparently he fucking was using Twitter for kitty diddling. And that's why it's removed from everywhere. Who and why? What the name? What was the name? One Mindset, I think, something like that. I can find it really easily. Let me see. The album is really good too. It's just one of those gotta remove the artist from the art deals, you know. One Mind Stand is the artist's name. It wasn't Sewer Slut. Didn't Sewer Slut do something? I don't know. I remember in a bunch of Discords I was in, they were like, also, no one mentioned Sewer Slut because it is triggering. And I had no fucking idea what they were talking about. What happened with Sewer Slut? Don't you hate it when your hero turns out to be a kitty diddly? I played the Frank Reynolds Do Not Diddle Kids song before I started the stream today. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing toward a nearby hill. From the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's gotta be where the Gatorman took him. You grab all the wrenches and combine them with the other ones he dropped to complete the set. Return the set to Charles when you find him. Charles dropped all these wrenches as clues to help you find him. Thanks, Charles. The dump truck sits beneath the chute, patiently awaiting the day of its dump. There's a big lever labeled dump here. Tee. Wait, is that what happened? Is that what it was? No fucking way. People were making that big of a fucking deal over that? No. This rock has an X painted on it for some reason. This is by far the coolest rock you've ever met. Befriend it. You hang out with the rock for a while. It is amazing. He made edgy YouTube poop music videos a decade ago. It's fucking, people are fucking stupid, dude. Jesus. It's a weird shadow pocketer. Okay, yeah, close it. Place the jaws of the pliers around the little hole and wrench them closed. Or ply them closed, I guess. You're afraid that if you go any further in the direction, you'll get turned into gravel. There's some hobo code. The code read X marks a vein of rock candy ore. This must be the vein of rock candy ore that hobo message was about. Pure rock candy. Make short work of the ore's hard candy shell. Worth a small fortune to the right buyer. Interesting. Alright, let's reload. Reload! Reload! The machine vents a huge blast of dust in the air, like a tiny Mount Vesuvius. Pound! Reload! You hear some loud pounding noise. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of fucking around. Let's do 2. Then a pound. Shit. I'm probably trying to make a diamond or something. Who knows? Oh god. Okay. Oh, I clicked on Giazzo instead on accident. Fuck is it? Oh my god, I know what this I've seen this! I've seen this! I've seen this exact video. It is a very good video. You need to see it? Here, I'll post here. Let's have a little watch party here. What display does this bring up? It brings up that one. Why did let's see.
Sir, I don't think you can talk to a customer like that. What are you doing?
What the fuck? Where's full screen?
Sir, I don't think you can talk to a customer like that. What are you doing?
Good video. Good video. I've seen, dude, there's so many edits of that fucking video. Oh, where was I in this? Polish, 15.60 inches, units per chunk, centimeters. It's pretty good. The gravel in the machine isn't the right size. She needs 3 centimeter rocks. Oh. Hey, I did it. All right, drive it back to Rhonda. Did it completely on accident. That works though, that works. Really? You don't even know who this truck belongs to? Yes, really. You're just going to steal it? You know that's a crime, right? I'll bring it back. Well, you promise? Yes, I promise. Sheesh. I don't know, that didn't sound very sincere. Oh, come on. Look, I'm just not willing to be an accessory to dump truck theft. I said I'll bring it back. All right, well, if you don't, it's on your head, not mine. Who are you, my mom? What? Do it later. What's piety? How do you get that stat? Some science, some kind of big magnet, leverage, 4 oxen, 1 wagon. What the fuck are all these? I got your point. I got your macadam, madame. Say, those are some good-looking rocks. Nice find. Okay, give me a hand spreading these out and tarring them up. 2 of you spent some time setting up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but it beats dealing with fairies and fishmen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been getting up to. Good God, that'll do nice. Good, that'll do nicely. Well, nice is maybe over-complimenting it, but it's good enough. Great. Got the fuel cleaned up. No Shinola? If there was any in there, I think it got it out. Let's have a look. He opens the can, pours a little into a wine glass, and swirls it around while peering at it closely. Well, look at that. No legs at all. Aw, geez, did I mess it up? No, that's a good thing. It means you got rid of all the water. Don't see any dirt in here either. Nice work. Thanks. Leave her. Gotta start a cult if you want to unlock piety. Faith. Dude, the faith dog? Fuck that dog. Dong 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 dong. Faith when? Leverage! You examine the crash site carefully, walking all around it and tapping gently on this and that until you find the spot you're looking for. The perfect place to stand. Having found it, you wedge your shovel in beside the plane and deftly pry it out of the muck. Nicely done. This plane is now parallel with the plane of the ground. Wouldn't say parallel. Bung bung bung. Ding dong dong dong. Where are my clown pants? Dong 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 dong. Hello again, Rhonda. I got your plane unstuck. I saw that. That was a hell of a trick. I gotta say, I am duly impressed. Ah, shucks. She's still caked in mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the territory in a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease can't correct, plus maybe a little regular aircraft gear grease. I guess you're all set then? Looks like it. Got my plane, fuel, and runway all sorted out. Thanks a ton. Couldn't have done it without you. You know, you could have a career in aviation if you ever decide to give up. Well, what do you do? I'd rather not attempt to explain it. Gotcha. I've had jobs like that. Well, I haven't got any meat on hand to pay you for your time, but here, let me give you this spare flight helmet as a souvenir. Oh, neat. Thanks. You earned it, pal. Keep her flying. Good luck. One mysticality and one moxie. Not bad. Look, there she goes! Drive it back there. The dump truck is back where it belongs, thanks to your integrity and civic-mindedness. Reload. Why is it smelly right here? Oh, okay, that was just where Charles was being held. Let's go to the amphibious truck now. A burly hunter trudging through the mud gives a holler. As he nears, you see he's toting a shotgun under one arm and carrying a pile of gator hides over his shoulder. What are you doing? Swamp's no place for a little lady. Gators will eat you alive. Pick this. Get yourself a seat on the next bus out. Wow, that's not enough money for the bus. Fine, take it, but go. Okay, I'm not a little lady, by the way. There's nothing amphibious about this truck. Black smoke billows from the cowl. That engine is cooked. Eat the engine. You can't eat something just because it is cooked. Eat the engine. It is far too large to eat. Eat the engine. It is not possible to eat an engine. Eat the engine. It would kill you even to try. Eat the engine. Girding yourself against the overbearing heat, you wrench open the cowl and peer through the smoke, only to find that someone has beaten you to it. The engine has already been eaten. Next chance I'm eating an engine. The cab door hangs limply from its hinges. The truck has been abandoned for some time. There is nobody inside unless they are very small and hiding. Search the seats. The newspaper left on the passenger seat is open to the classified page. Circled are advertisements for Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women and The Docks. Search under the seats. The gas tank is located underneath the driver's seat, which has the advantage of lowering the truck's center of gravity. This gas tank is empty, which has the disadvantage of the truck not working. You also notice a tiny glint of metal, a key. You found this key in Largemouth Bass & Sons truck. Maybe it opens a lock back home. Are they small and hiding? No. Damn. Largemouth Bass & Sons. You there! An excessively jovial man struts out from behind the trees. New to these parts, is it? Ever heard of our mud henge? I'll bet you didn't know that it's actually 1.3 times larger than any comparable henge you'd care to name. I did know. No, I didn't know that. What is Mudhenge, good sir? But he's already gone, disappeared in the mist. Behind him, through the trees, is Mudhenge. Okay. Keep going where I was going. Bing, 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 bing. The door is locked. Okay, unlock it. The key fits snugly in the lock. So snugly you can't get it out, in fact. But it does its job nonetheless. Smogon is really considering banning a Pokemon, which is legit just 4 mice. Which fuck a lot. Yo, based? Okay, let's search everything here. Largemouth bass eyes peek through the slats of the locker. The austere bedding testifies to the Tracy family's rigorous asceticism. One must purge body and mind of all comfort and distraction to achieve the hyper-focus of a bass fisherman. Search the beds. Secret candies? A bass fisherman should not be vulnerable to such temptations. They're alright. Times are tough at Largemouth Bass & Sons, and pillows are in short supply. The Spartan mattresses hold no secrets. Look under the pillow. Tooth Fairy skipped this swamp for a while. 16 teeth? New mouth starter kit? Do I have fishermen's friends in the USA? I don't think so. A navy blue slicker is the sole resident of the coat rack. Fierce rummaging yields a letter in the right pocket. The envelope appears unopened. Take it. Kathy's letter. A letter from Kathy Tracy addressed only to Dad. The post office will never be able to deliver that. The envelope isn't sealed. You slide it open with ease. Dad, all anyone cares about in this family is largemouth bass. Well, I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't I deserving of being cared about too? I'm leaving, Dad, for a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never gonna find me, 'cause you don't know where that is. Love, Kathy. P.S. Hi to Mom. You're not supposed to be in this room. It's better if Adam doesn't see you leave through this door. Better for whom? Better for you. Okay. We've all agreed it's better if you don't leave through this door. Can I marry into your... I found these teeth under a pillow. Yeah, those are mine. You believe in the Tooth Fairy? No. I found the company truck. Truck? Are you trying to say Tracy? Kathy Tracy? No, but finding the truck may help us find Kathy. Yes. It's a common mistake. Have you found her then? Still working on it. Every moment we stand here saying truck, Kathy slips further away. It's looking more and more like Kathy ran away from home. Even if that's true, doesn't matter. You find her and you bring her back here. A young woman is a responsibility to Largemouth Bass & Sons. I marry into your family? No, I'm afraid we're all spoken for. Nothing personal. Just that in the largemouth bass business, marriages are arranged from a very young age. Political, you understand. You need to see this. Adam Tracy pores over the letter, his brow sinking into deeper furrows with each line. Ain't never, ain't I? My friend, those are the vulgar contractions of Oakham's Gator. I didn't give Kathy a copy of Jane Eyre to have her contract improperly. No, this letter is an obvious ruse, friend. Oakham's clumsily attempt to throw us off the scent. Maybe you're right. I'm yet to see any evidence that I am otherwise. I'll be on my way. Fucking lunatic. Bing, 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 bing. If you had to guess, are they like pocket heroin? Basically really intense tasting menthol lozenges. No, I don't think we have those. Oh wait, Mudhenge. I forgot I get to go to Mudhenge. Us to this swamp. Look, my best glad rags are turned into actual rags. These stockings are silk. Well, I guess now they're silk. Oh, haha. They're about as funny as a rubber crutch. Come on, if we keep moving, we'll be done here sooner. Nothing doing. I ain't moving from this spot till I've got a proper set of pin covers. He drops a nickel into a nearby payphone and talks into it urgently for a minute. How on earth did you find a payphone in the middle of a swamp? I phoned my pop. He sent along a pair of his old fishing waders. That isn't what I asked you. Before long, a delivery boy arrives with the waders and hands them over to Molly with the tip of his cap. Very fashionable. You'll knock him dead in the dance hall. Laugh it up, Buster. If anyone I know gets a peep on me wearing these, you're the one I'm gonna knock dead, savvy? But is that any way to talk to my future father-in-law? Welcome to Mudhenge. Admission to meet. A gross, muddy flower. Someone's going to lose their job at the fence factory. You know what? I'll pay. I'll pay to get in. A very clean booth for such a muddy henge. Stop by. Welcome to Melcome to Mudhenge. Melcome? Tee. What is this place? Friend, it's Mudhenge. Is that like Stonehenge? I don't see the comparison. You don't? She sighs. Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big. Stonehenge is strong. I've gone over all this, so with respect, what I'm interested in talking about is Mudhenge, which is a formidable monument on its own right. And so much more than a first draft of Stonehenge, as they sometimes say in the magazines. I'd like to... what's so special about Mudhenge? Special? Well, during the swamp solstice, it's said that the needle of a compass placed upon the central altar will point not to west, but secret west. Where lies the thing you need the most? That's special enough for you? What is swamp solstice? If you're in a swamp, it's pretty much always the swamp solstice. What is secret west? I'm no mystician, but secret west is the direction in which lies that thing your heart is most missing. And it's said that a compass laying on the altar of Mudhenge during the swamp solstice will point to secret west. That was the object of the Mudhenge challenge. But of course, we don't run the challenge anymore. Too hard. Too many missing presumed deads. Oh my god. Is that anyway? Yeah, I already read that. What does that mean? Thing your heart is most missing? Well, it's kind of up to you. Up to your heart, that is. Could be a secret crush, that new job, maybe just a piece of bread. Guess it could help me guess it could have helped me find Charles, huh? Charles, is that your secret crush? Keep your nose out of my business. She winks. I'm with you. I'd like to visit Mudhenge. Well, and why wouldn't you? It's the best and most mysterious henge this side of the border. Admission is 2 meat. I don't pay for anything I can do for free. Here. I knew you wouldn't be able to come all this way without seeing the famous Mudhenge. Here's a pamphlet that goes over just about everything we know about the history of the ancient monument. I'll be on my way, thanks. How do I get in? Do I just go through, like right here? I don't see a gate anywhere. How do I get in? Get in? Into Mudhenge. I don't see a gate. Why would there be a gate? Oh, I see. No entry to Mudhenge itself. No. Entry to Mudhenge itself is prohibited by the Monument Protection Council. Your ticket only gives you access to the observation area. We don't want you getting lost trying to complete the Mudhenge challenge now, do we? Where's the observation area? It's just sort of this general area here. I'll be on my way, thanks. Alright, that was a fucking rip-off. Little is known about the history of Mudhenge. Okay, thanks. Son of a bitch, I'm going in. Whoa! That was weird. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. An arcane message in a strange script. Can I get to 6 mysticality? I definitely can. Translated, the message on the rock reads, Drowned Mary's crown is buried past this hued tower. Bong, 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 bong. Hold on. There's a big ol' smudge on my monitor. It's bugging me. Oh. What's that over to the east? This crazed gatorman appeared out of nowhere and is champing at the bit to make Sure, you're nowhere 5 minutes from now. Clean his clock. Oh my god, he's so fucked. Doot 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 doot. Breep 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 breep. The Gatorman rallies for another round, but a hand rises from the swamp and drags him down screaming. Oh, that's wonderful. A backpack stashed in the swamp is certain to contain illicit material. Parental guidance is advised. There's a complete change of clothes in the sack and a black embossed card sticking out of the back pants pocket. Read the card. Drowned Mary's crown is buried past the hued tower. A phrase so nice you've read it twice. Turn the card over. The nudist's creed. Nothing is worn. Everything is visible. You would like to leave everything in the bag where you found it. Nothing is your size anyways. Past the hued tower? Which one's the hued tower? What does hued mean? When it's spelt that way. Chop or cut? So the chopped tower. So this one? Maybe this? Maybe this? Maybe this. Oh, who's that? Hello? Whoa, what the fuck? Where'd he go? The Pokemon patch fixed everything? Did it actually? Dun, 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 dun. Wait! Oh, it fixed nothing. At least Nintendo acknowledged that their game is fucking shit right now, right? That means they're gonna fix it, right? Stop! Ding 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 ding. Okay, so these all take me to the same place, right? Well, that's something you don't see every day. A big haunch of raw meat hanging from a tree branch in the middle of a swamp. Or at least I don't see that every day. Maybe you spend more time in swamps than I do. Anyway, not wanting to let a perfectly good haunch go to waste, you approach it. And with a cartoonish sproing, you find yourself trapped in a big net hanging from the tree. Well, dang it. Wait for your captors to arrive. After a time, a band of Gatormen arrive, and are plainly delighted to have caught some prey. Haha, human dumb, trick easy. That hurts, but I guess I don't have much of a leg to stand on. Haha, no, eat leg. I meant like a rhetorical leg. Eat both! The gator men lower the net to the ground and surround you as they open it. Bat! Where's Molly? No! Oh, I'm fucked. Ah! I win. You won! That'll teach them to capture a human being with an obvious trap. Like, I don't know which gate is the hued gate. They all seem kind of hued to me. But also, I can't get out of here now. I'm just stuck in here. Wait, no! There's nothing over to the east. I was going too fast. It makes a different sound when I run into the middle of them. Oh, look. Oh, no. Here's some hobo code, though. According to there's an old boxcar nearby that the railroad company abandoned when it sank into the swamp. Sounds intriguing. Well, that's a good thing to find, at least. There we go. Hello, we've met before, haven't we? When we meet, it is not me. Behind the boxcar, do you remember? Dapper Swerve Yeller the Third? It is not much time. This to help. This to help you go where you are going. Is it for the bus? I don't need that anymore. I got enough gas for the bus. More than enough, actually. Sorry. I come to give help. I come from far away. I come at great personal cost. Have you got anything else I could use? Oh, sorry. Alright, well, what else is there to do here? Found out today British hell is the same as normal hell, but the lava is replaced with baked beans. Wow, that sounds terrible. I don't understand what it wants from me with the hued tower. Also, Satan is Mr. Blobby. Yeah, that sounds right. You've already read this. It just mentions the old sunken boxcar. It doesn't seem any bearing on Mudhenge at all. Like, the way a lot of these things line up, I would think there's like a secret one somewhere, you know? Hmm. Hey! Hey! Come back here! Like, maybe they'll look slightly different sometimes? Who knows? I feel like hitting this one over and over is going to be my best bet. Unless it just takes me to the same place, which it might be. Oh wait, I wanted to read that. Wait, hold on. What if I go back in this one? Back in this one. I'm lost again. Fuck! I wonder if they all lead you to consistent places. So like I come out of this one, go into this one. So come out of this one, go into this one. Bum 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 bum. Did this one. Dude, I can't even get that message to show up again. I don't know how I got it to show up the first Like, I'm losing my mind here. Oh no! Oh wait, that was just the hobo code. Yeah, see, like, this one takes me to the same one every single time. So in theory, this one will also take me to the same one every single time. So coming out of that one, let's go into this one. So coming out of that one, go into this one now. So let's see. Oh, look. So coming out of this one. So if I come out of that one on the top left and then go into this one. Ah, shit. Now I'm confused again. Drowned Mary's crown is buried past the Hued Tower. Maybe the Hued Tower is like an actual place on the map and not here in Mudhenge. A radio transmission cuts through the thick swamp air, a series of beeps and tones, of varying length of pitch. Random noise, perhaps, or some coded message? Let's say random noise and leave it there. Oh, hey kitty, finally found you! An observation. It's time to locomote your caboose somewhere else. Whatever you say, coach. This looks very dangerous. Climb it anyway. This is great. Everything is predictably fallen off this table. The poetry books are full of slant rhymes. This would fail a railroad safety inspection for at least 2 reasons. You are perplexed by the hobo's decision to sleep with his head pointing downhill. It's a diagonal hobo, although I suppose from your perspective he looks normal. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was living here. I suppose I should stop being surprised by that. That's quite all right. I'm Pepperidge Dolphin. Welcome to my humble abode. Thanks. I'm Dapper Swerve Yellow the Third. Nice box car you got here, apart from it being a little steep. Steep? Oh, yes. I know, I've grown so accustomed to it, the tilt I hardly notice anymore. Apart from when I try to play marbles. Your game must really be going downhill. Yes, quite. Your accent is different from most hobos I've met. Well, my family's from old money, you see. How old? Old enough that it all turned to dust. All that remains is a rambling old manor house that I can't afford to maintain, so I decided this would be a splendid opportunity to expand my horizons. The horizon is typically a bit more level. Why are you living in a boxcar in a swamp? Well, to be honest, it's been difficult to part with the old estate. This is as far as I've been able to get before the homesickness becomes overwhelming. Aw, how bittersweet. Indeed. I wonder, could you spare the time to help me? I could be done with the place if I had a proper souvenir. Specifically, my father's collection of antique padlocks. And you can't get them yourself because of the memories? It's more a lack of memories. I've forgotten where the keys are. Sure, I'll help you. Thank you. There are 11 locks altogether. Except they won't actually be all together, will they? I'm afraid not. No. Here, I'll mark the location of the house on your... Is this a sponge? There's also something I should tell you about the house. Oh, good. Here it comes. I just wanted to let you know there aren't any ghosts haunting the property. There aren't any? That's correct. Not a one. My family never suffered any violent or traumatic deaths. This is something you felt you had to warn me about? Not really a warning as such. I just thought you might like to know. Huh. Well, okay. Thanks. I'll be right back with your 11 padlocks. Bing, bing, bidda, ding, 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 ding. Salty boy. Look at this kitty. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh. You take a wrong turn, and instead of ending up where you wanted to be, you end up at the Monster Shack. You know, it's the Monster Shack because of the big sign on it that says Monster Shack. Check out the Monster Shack. Ah, yes, the Monster Shack. No skeptics. You're not sure if this is forbidding access or describing the shack's occupants. The code reads, "These kids are all right." Well, that's pretty heartwarming. These kids are all right. A historical refresher. Yeah, okay. You were learning a lot from this book, though maybe learning isn't the right word. You could keep reading. I have 108 experience still? Fuck. A tragic tale of an explorer who starves to death because it's too cold to build a fire. The narrator concludes by saying they would never have gone exploring somewhere like that. In this story, an adventurer meets a harrowing end when he plunges through a sheet of ice and drowns. The narrator concludes that if it were them, they would never have put themselves in a position where that could happen. Inside, you find not the decayed and crumbling tumble-down shack strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids. What the... Hey, what are all you kids doing out here in the middle of this swamp? Why shouldn't we be? Because it's dangerous here. Yeah, but this is where the monsters are. That's why it's dangerous. Do you believe in monsters, lady? I believe the real monster is man. All 6 kids sigh and roll their eyes at you. Okay, I guess I deserve that. You believe in monsters or not? You can't join our monster squad unless you do. Yes, of course I do. It would be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise. You mean you... that comment just... It was really funny after a sec. You mean you've seen them? Oh, for real? Well, yeah. Which one? Which one? Fairies? Oh, those don't count. Those are just weird jerks. We're looking for real monsters. I don't understand what real means in this context. Since you believe in monsters, you can join our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything because it's secret. Okay, I'll join. Great. It'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf on these old bookcases we scavenged. Is that it? Am I a member? I'm a member now? Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look around. He's just smashing that thing. Close it. Dozens of volumes of serial fantasy for young adults and older than average children. For instance, The Tales of Amanda Alexander and Sylvester Ramirez. Max Henderson in the Cavern of Flame. The Dungeon of Flame, Part 6. Max King in the Labyrinth of Glory. The Chronicles of Otto Edwards and Vincent Bennett. A little sign on the table says, Boris only. This cat had better be Boris or there's gonna be trouble. Try to pet him. Boris hisses at you. He must know you're an outsider. Oh, Boris. The workbench covered with tools and oranges. A lot of people in here. A big leather-bound tome sits on a pedestal here. Asking, what's this book? List of vampire nests. It's like 400 pages long. Lots of vampires in this swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out. No. This kid is studying far more intently than you ever did at his age. What are you reading? It's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here. What are you looking for? The honey ape. The what now? You've never heard of it? It's a very famous monster. It's a hairy primate, or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands, but I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legends and the reports of honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid. That's interesting. I know it lives around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it yet. I'll help you look for it. That would be excellent. Thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a tracing. That might help you track it down. Try and get one of its fingernails as proof. How will a fingernail be proof? Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously. Alright. You are assured that this is the handprint of the honey ape and not just the handprint of a regular guy. You look at the handprint. It is the size of a normal human hand and it's got 4 fingers and 1 thumb. Totally ordinary. This kid is, well, he's eating something. Hi there. Hi! I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid? I'm a mossman. You're a huh? Okay, well, not really, but I want to be a mossman when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. It's actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending. Okay, phew. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the Moss Man, though, but I know he's real. I've seen him. What's a Moss Man? A man made of moss? Yep, he's all fuzzy and green. It's so neat. Oh, hey, you should go see him for yourself. Then if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore. Well, they might. Sure, I'll go have a look. Great, here I'll mark the place on your map. It's called Moss Rock Grotto. If you see him, try to bring back some moss as proof, okay? Alright. I'm repeatedly smelling 2 large test tubes. What do you got there? Perfume samples? Kinda. This one is a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically. Ew, what's the other one? Coffee, to clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose. Huh, okay, so why? I'm researching a creature known as the smell-o'-the-wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells. But I figure if I can match its smell, that particular chemical mix will tell me more about it. A smell of the what? Wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook-off judge, but I think there's probably a more scientific explanation. You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent The girl gestures sternly at a sign over her workbench. No fart jokes? Oh, come on. It's the smell of the wisp. No. Well, I don't know what to say then. If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs, I could really use a sample to analyze. Okay, I'll go find the smell of the wisp. Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down. I just smell through this? Yeah, just follow your nose. Alrighty then. A big cone designed to make it so people who have lost their sense of smell can still tell what they've stepped in. This kid is a ball cap with a sinister looking triangle on it and is messing around with an elaborate homemade radio. Hi there. Hey, say you're a grown-up. Can you help me with something? I'm not buying you any cigarettes. No, there's this swamp lady named Barbara Yagara. Everybody says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real because I've seen her hut right here in this swamp. But I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not. Swamp lady? Well, I don't want to call her a swamp witch or a swamp hag or stuff like that. It'd be mean to judge her that way without having even met her. Sheesh, kids these days. All right, I'll check her out for you. Great, thanks. Here, I'll mark her hut on your sponge map. Anyway, bring back a feather to prove you met her, okay? She has feathers? I mean, from one of her pet birds. The stories say she has a ton of them. How will you know it isn't just an ordinary feather I found somewhere? Well, you seem like a trustworthy person. Then why do you need me to bring proof at all? Because that's how quests work. Come on. Alright, fine. I want to ask about the radio, though. Nice, a nice hat. What's the triangle mean? Thanks, it's the Great Pyramids. One of them, anyway. Ever seen them? Only on your hat, not personally. Well, maybe you will someday. End of the conversation. Got it. This kid is peering at a terrarium filled with flies and occasionally tapping on the glass. Hi there, are you into flies? Well, kinda. They're interesting once you get over the gross factor, but mostly I'm just studying these because that what I'm really interested in is the flyman. The flyman? Yeah, or maybe the man fly. I haven't decided which way is better yet. So what is the flyman or man fly? He's a scientist that moved into the old Flumberg place. I did a little spying on him, and I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly. Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know. That's what's so interesting about him. Huh. He looks at her feet and blushes a little. Also, he's really handsome. For now, you mean? Well, yeah, I'd really like to meet him, but I'm too shy. Can you help me out? Sure, I'll help. Oh, thank you, thank you. Here, I'll show you where the house is. If you meet him, could you, bring me back a souvenir? Like what? Maybe, one of his chest hairs? Sure. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. The West of Loathing, the Older Shadows Over series. So I think you mean the other Loathing games. Because it's in the Loathing series. But yes, I do recommend the Loathing series. This kid is messing around with some kind of weird mechanical contraption. What's this thing you're making? I don't really know yet. I'm just kind of messing around with it because I'm taking a break from my main project. Hey, do you know anything about chupa naranja? I try to avoid spicy food. It gives me the hiccups. No, this is a kind of monster that eats oranges. They're supposed to be from way down south, but I know there's one in the swamp somewhere. Unfortunately, no matter what kind of trap I build, it keeps escaping. You want to try? Sure, why not? Great, feel free to use my workbench over there. Got plenty of spare parts and stuff. If you manage to catch it, bring me back one of its nostrils as proof, okay? A nostril, not the whole head or pelt? Oh no, I don't want to kill it. Just prove that it's out there. Alright then. You think you got it mistaken? You remember saying you played these, but you think you got it mistaken for another series like this. So yeah, it will look, the game looks exactly like, the other games look exactly like this. Like stick figures. It's great, I love it. Build a chupa naranja trap. You grab some scrap metal from the bench and construct a very basic animal trap. Would you like to make any refinement? Add a battery. You connect a battery to a couple of random spots on the trap. That's sure to accomplish something. Add a fuse. You hook up a fuse just in case. That's good enough. Oh shit! You carefully pick up the trap, then carelessly shove it into your sack. So I need to like dismantle your trap and start over. Oh, but it uses up my stuff. That sucks. Chupa naranja trap. It's the chupa naranja. It's the chupa naranja. Let's go to the dolphin house, I guess. I don't know. Jesus, you're browsing your way through the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose trumpet now and then. This swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water and rotting compost, the biome. So it's not like that's news or anything. But you wouldn't be surprised if this swamp was at least nominated for world's worst smelling swamp. Oh God in heaven, what is that? Something smells like a rotten egg mated with a tire fire. And the egg the tire fire laid also went rotten. Squinting through the tears, you see a patch of brown air hovering nearby. That must be the smell of the wisp that kid was looking for. Follow it at a safe distance. You follow at a safe breathing distance as the smell-o-wisp bobs and weaves through the fetid marsh. Eventually it comes to rest on a rotting tree stump, and you sneak up quietly behind it. Just as you're about to grab a sample, 3 gatormen casually stand up from where they were crouched in the knee-deep water around you. Ah, jeez. Don't you think it's a lovely day? Don't. The gatormen beat the hell out of you. By the time you wake up, the smell-o-wisp is long gone. Oh no, and I got an effect? It really, sprained elbow. It really hurts a lot. Ow, my elbow. Okay, so that... I'm not sure what that does. Let's see. Looks like this car was left to rot. Unfortunately, it hasn't yet rotted enough for you to get past the locked door. Jimmy it open. You unlock the car, destroying the hanger in the process. You search the car. It's empty except for the glove box, which turns out to actually be a key box. The key inside is not the key to this car, and if you have a sense of humor like mine, you'll agree that this is a real shame. This car is pretty fucked up. This door is padlocked. Unlock it. Click! You pop the lock off and the door unlatches with an ominous creak. Got an item. Recovered padlock. Oh, shit. That's right. I need 11 of those bitches. These cinder blocks are totally waterlogged. No, that's not good. One of those cinder blocks was standing way too close to the others. You explain personal boundaries to it and perform a quick procedure to make it a little less creepy. Some say that the most powerful tool is a padlock. It's really more the opposite of a tool though, because it obstructs rather than facilitates what you're trying to do. Old Dolphin never got sick of tires. A workbench covered with tools, all rusted past the point of usefulness, even his bludgeons. This tree has a hole in it. Conveniently, the hole is slightly larger than your hand. Honestly, for what is ostensibly a horror game, we've had way too few opportunities for you to stick your hand into a suspicious dark hole. You slowly reach inside the dark hole. It's damp and ominous, and then, aye! You find a key. Sorry, that scream wasn't really justified. You got an item. Dolphin padlock key. Mossy. Oh, so the keys all correlate to certain things. Bing, 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 bing. The front door is of Dolphin Manor. The front door is of Dolphin Manor is unlocked. Apparently, Mr. Dolphin's love of padlocks was unrelated to basic home security. Died of natural causes. They all died of natural causes. I mean, they all lived pretty good lives, right? The couch faces the wall. It must have been a Dolphin family's punishment couch. Door is padlocked. Fancy store-bought radio. A fancy serving cart. It's one of the serving carts they use in posh hotels and in posh manor houses, apparently. With a big silver platter covered with a dome-shaped lid. Just the right side to hide a severed head. Or a roast of some kind. Look under the dome. You cautiously reach out and grip the handle, then take a deep breath. Slowly you lift the lid, tilting your head to peek underneath. Oh, it's empty. Oh well. No padlocks on the dinner table. On the dinner table, that's both a rule and an observation. A clean and well-lighted corner. Enough fine china to feed an army. If only you could get past the padlock, and if you were in command of the world's hoity-toityest military. In Pepperidge's father's house, there are many drawers. What about the sink? Get in there! Handful of water. Bit of wet potato. Potato. Ooh, handful of dirty water. Rifle through them. Dire corn holder. A battery, a paperclip, and one of the padlocks. Oh, whoa! A regular corn holder is a tiny vampire that drinks corn. That drinks corn cob juice instead of blood. A dire one also drinks blood. The oven is full of gross, steamy swamp worms. Ugh. The humidity has turned most of these dry goods into stale goods. See if there's anything good left. Almost nothing has escaped the moisture. Almost. Can of fruit cocktail. This increases everything by 1. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, breakfast has not been served. One of those old fridges that people sometimes got locked into accidentally and asphyxiated. Oh wait, that's still all fridges these days. Maybe that's why it's padlocked. The fridge is empty of both expired food and expired hide-and-seekers. You do find a key inexplicably frozen into a block of ice, though. There's nothing good in the fridge, no matter how many times you look. Boy, we all know that feeling, don't we? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? The basement of this swamp house is predictably completely flooded. You'll need some kind of breathing apparatus if you want to go down there. The dolphins used one toilet at a time, just like the rest of us. Doesn't work. Maybe something's wrong in the tank. Well, there's your problem. There's a key stuck to the float valve hinge flange. The off-in padlock key wet. Hey! This medicine cabinet is securely locked. Maybe it's full of deadly poisons. This bathtub is full of steaming blood! Oh no, wait. The red is just light coming through a stained glass rose hanging in the bathroom window. That doesn't really explain why the water is hot though. Let's fish. Dirty water. Wonder what else I'll find in here. Probably hair, clump of hair. Soggy used bandage, that's new. Nasty goo. Heal for 10 and remove on fire, that's pretty good. The nice warm bath causes the ice to relax, and it drops the key with a grateful sigh. The cold key. Recovered padlock, gauze, and mercury eye drops. There's something left in the medicine cabinet. There's nothing left in the medicine cabinet except memories. Medicinal memories. Splash some water on your face. Whoa! Ah, that's better. You lose some effects. Sprained elbow and original sandwich. That's godlike. My stats just fucking got boosted. The door is padlocked. Unlock it and go through the door. Who's meowing? That sounds like Stasha. As it is. Oh, my booger. Look at how cute she is. Oh, I love you. Boom, 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 boom. Some dirt in a planter where presumably a plant in a planter once stood. The toy box is disappointingly empty. Not even a BB gun or a creepy doll. Maybe the doll is hiding elsewhere. The nightstand has one empty drawer and one locked drawer. An eerie, ghostly sound is coming from inside of it. A comfortable looking bed, free of bloodstains or vaguely person-shaped lumps under the blanket. Check under the pillow. Ooh, shiny. Somebody must have traded in a key-shaped tooth. Wardrobes were very important in old houses like this that didn't have built-in closets to keep skeletons in. You relieve the furniture of its contents, none of which are skeletal, unless you count the coat hanger. +4 physical armor? Pretty good. Because I can get 5 physical armor, 1 cold, 1 hot, the AP boost. I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still get more mileage out of this. A shelf full of books about sports. The titles are all too boring for me to even tell you what they are. Nothing's hiding underneath the bed except dust. Door is padlocked. The door is padlocked. Recovered padlock. There's a little jewelry box on this table. I got bacon stone earrings and a white hot ring. It contains, to your non-surprise, jewelry. Perfectly normal jewelry. Plus 30% to item drops. God damn. When you apply on fire, apply 1 extra. This will make you like King Midas, except with fire instead of gold. A fancy nightstand. Match a battery and a key. A disappointing key. Disappointingly non-fancy. This bed looks inviting, but nobody seems to have accepted the invitation for quite some time. The cedar chest is locked and easily big enough to hide a skeleton in, or even a whole body. It's a fancy vanity, which appeals to your pedestrian vanity. Look through the drawers. There's some leftover makeup in one of the drawers. Would I smooch Molly? Hell yeah! But she's got a dog up home, up north. Or I think that's what she called her. I think she called her a kitten. She said she's got a kitten up north. Her girl's in the big house. You assume that Dolphin was superstitious enough to not store any padlocks on the east side of his attic. That's how you get family curses, probably. Lots of boxes, but none of them say padlocks on them. And you're not motivated to search them otherwise. Who knows what grisly things you might find. This workbench is strewn with bits and gizmos and bits of gizmos. Amongst all that, you find what looks like a miniature radio carved from driftwood. Grab it. A radio small enough to carry? Amazing. Maybe if you listen to it periodically, it'll warn you about any nearby monsters that you are actually manifestations of your repressed traumas, or maybe it'll just give you the baseball scores. You hold the radio up to your ear. A boy's voice asks, "Gee, Pop, where'd you get all that treasure? It is a cursed pirate horde stolen from the ruins of an ancient civilization?" Haha, no, son, nothing like that. Just sound investments in perfectly normal and moral financial markets. Those voices, so eerie. You hear a little girl's voice shouting, "Mom, Mom, a terrible ghoul stole the key to my nightstand." A woman replies, "Now dear, don't call your brother Ralphie a terrible ghoul. He probably hid the key in the potted plant in the hallway like he always does." So this one probably? Yep. A ghostly voice wails, "Who stole my golden arm?" Then a boy's voice says, "Aw, come on, sis. Don't you know any other ghost stories? That's the only one you ever tell." This is very silly. I really like this. Yeah. Recovered padlock and recovered creepy music box. Deals your mysticality and spooky damage to all combatants. I think my Jocelyn Pom Pom might still be the go-to though. Because that just gets my boys so buffed, you know? You hear a man's voice scolding angrily. "For goodness sakes, Agnes, you're obsessed! Obsessed with taping things to the backs of paintings, just like your aunt, one-eyed Calpurnia Dolphin. You'll probably die peacefully in your sleep, just like she did." How am I supposed to feel about that one? I don't know. Yeah, a weird thing to say. Could this be one-eyed Aunt Calpurnia, considering the eye patch and the fact that the painting is labeled Calpurnia Dolphin? There's a key taped to the back. Classic Calpurnia. "Remember, Ralphie," says a woman's voice, "you mustn't ever open the door to strangers." A boy's voice replies, "Okay, Mom, because it might be a kidnapper or murderer, right?" "Oh, I'm sure that would never happen, but it might be a vacuum cleaner salesman, and we already have one." Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Whoop. Down, 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 down. A man's voice says, "Ralphie, why on earth do you keep flushing this fish zester down the commode? Have you been possessed by some otherworldly or demonic force?" "No, Dad, I just thought it would be a funny place to hide it," comes the reply. It is pretty funny. You hear a woman's voice saying, "Please be careful around the kitchen knives, Rebecca. They're very sharp. I keep them that way because, counterintuitive though it may be, dull knives actually cause more accidents." "Yes, Mother, I understand," a little girl's voice replies. Look out, there's a cat tree behind me. Oh, hey, I can unlock this now. Actually, are there voices outside here? Hello, Yegend. Good to see ya, buddy. A woman's voice says, Clarence, I'm so grateful that our family has never suffered from supernatural curses, serial murder, demonic corruption, or plague. I agree, dear. We certainly have been fortunate, and doubtless will remain so. A woman's voice gasps, Oh my, Clarence! Why are you lying on the floor under your workbench? Are you alright? Were you attacked by a burglar or an axe murderer? Calm down, Agnes, I'm fine. I'm just practicing changing the oil in our car. What the fuck? Oh, you get to choose your silly walk now. Look at all these different silly walks I got. Pipe shoes are pretty good. I wore the pipe shoes a lot already though. I'll wear the saddle shoes. Yes, unlock. Recovered padlock and a handsaw. The tool chest contains one tool and one key, which I guess also counts as a tool, albeit an extremely specific one, so 2 tools then. The handsaw. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Oh, geez, is that blood all over the... Oh, no, it's just rust. Never mind. 3 bleed is a lot. It is quite a bit. They went pretty crazy this time. Oh, boogers. Okay, this is probably to the fine china cabinet. Yeah. Fine china helmet. You open the cabinet door and examine the stacks of fine bone china. Wait, bone china? Perhaps human bone china? Oh no, the brand mark on the bottom is pretty well-known company, so probably not. Anyway, you find a really fancy hat. Wow, that is pretty good. Well, that's all I can really do right now. Because I don't think I have any more keys. So I just need that breathing apparatus. I wonder if I go back to, Boris. I think that was his name. Oh man, this again? Uh-oh. No, attack something else, please. I should have just killed the fucking smell of the wisp. That's fine, I'll be fine. Yeah, let's fucking kneecap you. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Oh, no, 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 I'm good. I'm fucking tight, bro. He's gonna juice me up, baby. I'm gonna do this. And let's do this. Son of a bitch. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. So then I'm gonna kill this guy. Kneecap him. Stinky Esther, you won! You snag a clump of what's left of the smell of the wisp to take back to the clubhouse. Ooh, Swamp Eel Hatband. I don't think I have that yet. Check out what that is. Add 3 hot armor to a hat? Fuck, dude. Your hat already has a hat band. Oh! You can't double up. Alright, so I'm not done at the Dolphin House yet. This place has a lot of fucking locations. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist-deep in the opaque bog. Her hands rest on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. It catches your eye because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast. What sword is that? This is the blade of your great aunt. Many moons ago, it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim for a cost. What great aunt? Have you forgotten your lineage, girl? Time was. Every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire for Hilda Yeller III. Why do I have to pay for my family's sword? The security guaranteed by my family is unique and comes with a great price. Your great aunt knew this. This is why she placed the blade in our care. Okay, what's the cost? In time, I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it. Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword. Oh, no. That's not that good. You may or may not have a great aunt, but nobody can deny you have a great sword. The sword is a satisfying... Oh! No! The sword has a satisfying heft. You can see You can see why your great aunt liked it so much, but with it comes something quite unsatisfying, something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed. This geese really grinds your gears. Perhaps that lady from the swamp will tell you soon about the boon she wants in exchange for this thing's removal. You geesed me? It's a simple magic, binding you to your oath until such time as I have need of your service. On that day, I will find you. I don't want this sword anymore. Can't we just do the boon thing now? But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the swamp. Better be a good sword. It's a great sword. Better be a good great sword. Stupid game. Some viscous goo has rendered this house entirely decorative. This mailbox says Flenberg on the side. Rifle through it. Junk mail. You casually commit a federal crime! The gas generator is providing power to the barn in exchange for pastoral ambience. Dude, he's so tiny! Looks like Flemberg is a fan of crates and barrels. A glass case with 2 giant horrible flies in it. A bench of welding tools and supplies. This shelf contains a lot of things that you don't know what they are or what they do. A workbench. Oh, yeah. Next to the workbench, there's a pile of much smaller workbenches. Take one. There's so many, he surely wouldn't mind. Flemberg must have been working on miniaturization technology before he developed his weird fly obsession. Hey, how's it going? Barely hanging in there. You feel past your prime? Need someone to bail me out. You got this. Hey, thanks. If this guy cared about these tools, he probably wouldn't have left them on the floor. Finders keepers then. That's not how that works. Chunk of lead. The crazy controls for this crazy contraption. You probably shouldn't mess with them until you talk to that guy inside the machine. The very small man inside the machine is clearly trying to get your attention. Talk to him. Hi, I'm Dapper Swerve. Do you need help? I absolutely need help. Thank you. My name's Flemberg, Paul Flemberg. I moved back into my parents' old house here because nobody would give me a lab space for my experiments. It turned out an assistant would have been nice to have. What are you trying to do? Improve myself. You know, better, faster, stronger, at least one of those. But I put the wrong settings in the control console, and all that happened was that I shrank. You can't just change the settings? The door doesn't open from the inside. But, yeah, I didn't think it through. Okay, well, I can just let you out. No! Opening the door will depolarize the booth, and it takes months for the field emitters to recharge. Not to mention the fact that I'd have to collect all new supplies of genetic material, so the door can only be opened once. Jeez, you really didn't think this through. What should I do then? You have to fix the settings on the console. What should I set it to? Clearly, if I knew that, I wouldn't have put the wrong ones in myself. Just make me better before you open the door. Better than what? Better than a normal guy. I don't know. I spent so long thinking about how I could build this machine that I didn't have any time left to think about why I built it. I'll see what I can do. I can't mess with him. Body, Flemberg. Head, Flemberg. Lungs, Flemberg. Pituitary, fly. Hat, fly. Let's flip the hat lever. Let's step away. The opposite of a long man. The machine contains one small Flemberg. He's wearing a nice hat. Flemberg looks at you and points at looks at you, points at you, then points to the console. Okay, I get it. Jeez. Now what? He just opened the door and he's got a little hat. Well, let's give him normal lungs, cause that'll make him do this. Oh wait, Flemberg fly. There we go. Duh. Why is he so small? Oh, cause the pituitary. See now, oh my god! This machine contains a huge fly with Flemberg's head. He's wearing a nice hat. Are his lungs, what are his lungs set to? This stuff. Flemberg is now a giant fly with a human head. Oh god, one sec, I'll try again. No, wait, this one is pretty good actually. What? I can fly, and I have the proportionate strength of a fly scaled up to human size. What's not to love? Now what? Not just yet. Let's give him fly lungs and then a normal body. See how he feels about this. Flemberg is scowling at you from inside the machine. Flemberg flaps his mouth a few times but doesn't seem to be able to speak. The way he's breathing, he's pretty uncomfortable too. Maybe let's give him or no, normal head, or normal body, fly head, normal lungs. A horrible fly-headed man is buzzing loudly and repeatedly punching the glass. He's wearing a nice hat. Buzz, buzz. Oh, gross. He's clawing violently at the window and buzzing angrily. Fortunately, unbreakable glass was one thing he did think through. Now what? Alright, I don't want to be that much of a dickhead, so I'll give him his dream body. Well, what if I just make him normal? He seems to be 100% Flemberg at this point. He's wearing a nice hat. Okay, well, this is just the normal me, like before. I even got in here. It's exactly what I do not want. Alright, you told me that. You know what? Fine. Fine. I'll give him what he wants. What if I give him tiny lungs, though? Just as a little joke. Flemberg opens and closes his mouth a couple times, but seems unable to say anything. This clearly upsets him a bit. Fine. Give him normal lungs. What if I make him tiny with all this? Whoops. Wee, this is great. Are you serious? Yeah, look at me go. Haha. Now what? Oh god, does he like this? Does he want this? You know what? This what's he want? Is this what he wants? I'm sure. You let Flemberg out of the booth. Heck yeah, I can't wait to get up to all kinds of giant fly stuff. Well, before you go, I need to get a chest hair off of you. Do I still have those? Okay, well, whatever, sure. Thanks, I probably just don't want to know. I'm out, see ya. A luxurious hair from the chest of a truly remarkable specimen of masculinity. Alright then. Wow, no events? All the items on this table are either made of or covered in moss. This moss is twinkling for some reason. The rocks in that direction are not mossy enough to investigate. Well, if it isn't the Moss Man that kid was talking about, you've got a real unusual coincidence here. It doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it might be best to take advantage of surprise. Excuse me, are you a Moss Man? Yep, that's me. Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you. Hi, I'm Dapper Swerve Yeller III. Welcome to my humble abode. I ain't get many visitors. Well, except some weird kid I sometimes see picking around the trees. Are you an actual Moss Man? I ain't quite sure I get your meaning. That's my last name, like I said. Yeah, but are you a human person or some sort of moss swamp creature? I get that this is a strange and possibly rude question. Well, I weren't always this way, but I've been living in this swamp a long time. Just kind of dug in and got comfortable. The moss just sort of grows out of me, natural like now. Instead of hair. Guess it happened so gradual. I got so accustomed to it, didn't occur to me to question it. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to give you some kind of philosophical crisis. No apology necessary, friend. But it is something I'm going to be chewing on for a while. Can I, have some of your moss? Excuse me, you drop an existential bombshell on me and now you're asking for part of my body? I'm really not in top social form today, I guess. I do need some of that moss, though. Well, I'll tell you what. Help me solve this puzzle, whether I'm a man or a monster. I'll give you some moss. Sorry, I have no idea. Okay, let's get my mysticality up. I should be able to get it up to 3. Or 8, I meant. So about that moss. Let's see. Well, the way I see it, you seem intelligent and can hold a conversation and haven't tried to murder me for any of my delicious organ meats. How do you know they're delicious? So I figure, what does it really mean to be human anyway? You may well be less Homo sapien and more whatever the technical term for moss is, but does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? What's really important is just being a good person, whatever kind of person you are. Well, that's real. Even if it's an extremely weird kind of person. Well, that's real good of you to say, friend. Guess that answers my question. Great. Here, let me give you some of my moss, like I promised. He peels off his mustache and hands it to you. Thanks. Say, are you a hobo? Well, ain't the thing about hobos that they're always on the move. Feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo. I happen to know a group of hobos that have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. I bet you'd be welcome there if you're interested. Well now, I do value my solitude, but it certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation. He marked the location of the hobo camp on Clyde's map and he heads off into the swamp with a wave. All right. Get my hats back in order here. And the clown pants, clown pants, clown pants. Hold on. What do you say when... What do you say when you've collected all the Spanish moss you want? No moss, no moss. A flash of light cuts through the trees. The glare passes and then you see it, poking its head out above the canopy. A telescope. Why, you fancied a telescope ever since you were a young girl. You'd press your nose to the window of the telescope shop for hours until the proprietor would run out and threaten to tan your glutes with a tripod. And I still want a telescope. And you've waited long enough. Go and get your telescope. You make like a tree, grow roots, and stay here forever? No, I'd like to leave. A bald cypress so tough and tall, it's no surprise some fellow has chosen to make of it a tree home. Hello? Hey, miss, why don't you keep walking, huh? This here's Will Hunter's treehouse, and the rules is, tain't no grown-ups allowed. Buzz off, kid, it's my treehouse now. You mispronounced allowed. What do you want to be so mean for? You're just like all All them teachers at school. What? I know you know. I know you know it's not pronounced teachers. Ah, suck eggs. What's up there? Ah, tain't anything. Swear it. You don't want to see anyways. I want to use it. I do. You'll tell. I won't. You promise? Yes. There's a pause in which Will apparently thinks it over. Nah, you wouldn't want to see it anyway. I want to use the telescope you got there. Afraid that telescope's the property of Will Hunter, same as my licorice collection. You mean licorice? No, licorice. Wouldn't be called licorice, cause it tain't made of rice. Licorice? It's called licorice, cause you lick it, but I'm saving mine up so as I can lick them all at once. How long have you been saving your licorice? Reckon it's been a few months. It's okay to wait a few months on licorice as long as it's refrigerated good and proper. Have you refrigerated it? It's in my pocket with some ice, so I reckon. Make like a tree house and leaf house. What's your story, Will? Ain't much to tell. I ain't all that interested, miss, I swear. Not to city folk like you, no ways. I'm not city folk. Ever seen a pig birth? No. Reckon not. How many pigs giving birth in the city, I hear? What are you doing in the swamp? Nothing special. Same things every boy gets up to, I reckon. Well, I want to know what that is. I ain't telling anyways. Can you let me up? No girl ever been up in Will Hunter's treehouse, and I ain't fixing to break that streak. Not for nothing. Make like a treehouse and leave things. Can I get 3 moxie here? 9 moxie? I think I can. Yeah, that's 9 right there. You need to let me up. That's so? Well, what's in it for a Will? Aiding my vital mission against as much milk as your belly can hold. Uh-oh. Humana. Aiding my vital mission against the forces of evil. Mission, huh? That like a job? I ain't got no job, miss, and I ain't need one. I'm fixing to get by in life through general scampery. Sounds like a no on helping you up the tree. Maybe you'll have to think of something else. Oh, I can't get 9 muscle. I can only get 8. Pretty sure. Yeah. Damn. All right. The baseball. Let's get all my stuff back on. I wish you could do like loadouts. Barbara's hut. That's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints. Well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobat convention in the middle of the swamp? Oh, what was that thing that one kid was talking about? The honey ape? Maybe there's something to that after all. Jeez. The more you look, the more of a confusing, trampled mess these tracks are. Seems like there are different sets of tracks heading in different directions. How many thumbs did he say this thing has, again, on one hand? 1. Okay, and how many fingers was it? 4. You follow the prints to a clearing in the middle of a small stand of trees, and to your surprise, you find an animal pretty much like the honey ape the kid described, like a somewhat larger chimpanzee or a very small gorilla, but with disproportionately large and human-like hands. It's sitting on the ground casually drinking out of a beehive. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. What the fuck? I don't like how this thing looks. Honey ape. The honey ape intends to claw Molly Buttons. I'm gonna claw her fucking face off, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh no, why did I only have 1 AP? Or 2 AP to use? What the fuck? Fucking kill that dumb monkey. Brr, brr, brr. That's a lot of poison. Go, Mo. You won! The honey ape's unconscious state makes it much easier to pull off one of its fingernails. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, I'm wearing the wrong pants. This isn't so much a bird bath as a bird dirtier. Oh, poor burbs. A wetlands nasty bass. Greenish brown muck eel. There's hobo code back there too. Dirty sandfish. The code reads, ask this gal for a treat. This cattail looks different from most of the others. This cattail is huge. It's like a lion tail. You cautiously enter the spooky hut and discover it's actually really nice inside. A young woman with a rather twig-oriented hat greets you. Oh, hello. Please come in. I don't get many visitors apart from the birds. I might be in the wrong place. Are you Barbara Yargara? That's correct, and you are? I'm Dapper Swerve Yellow the Third. Pleasure. Come in, come in. This chest set is nothing but rooks on one side and nothing but doves on the other. Barbara's well-maintained arcane oven. A bed with a feather pillow. Indulge his Barbara's fantasy. Indulge your own vanity. A small bird bath. Barbara does not appear to have set out a feast for her crows. Let's talk to her. This is a really nice house. To be honest, I was expecting everything to be a lot more, you know, witchy. Oh, you've heard the stories. You've heard the old stories. Those were about my granny. She was really into croning. Croning? Being a crone. You know, all the really old traditional magic stuff. She lived to be nearly 200 years old. When she passed, she left me this house, and all her birds and so on. I see. Is that why you're here? Facing the old legends of Barbara Yargara? Well, not exactly. I met a kid who's into old stories, but he was afraid you might be the child-eating kind of witch, so he sent me instead. It's adorable. I don't think I've ever eaten a child, but there's no telling what was in Granny's stews. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a joke or... Sure. Anyway, I'm supposed to take back a feather to prove that I've met you. Okay. I can't just give you one, though. Are you sure? Or I can't just give you one. Yeah, sorry. I have to give you some kind of test first. It's a traditional thing. What sort of test? Well, it's a lot of work keeping this room clean. What with the birds and all, I'm getting behind on my other chores. Chores? Or you could fight me. Fight you? Granny trained all these birds to be killers, but I haven't exactly been out looking for trouble like she used to do. So they could use some exercise, you know. Can I have a little treat? Oh, sure, dear. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a breath mint. Thanks, Barbara. Tell me about the chores. I need you to muck out the bird bath out front and pick the ripe cattails out of my cattail patch for me. It's only 2 things. Isn't there a third thing? Of course, but I'll tell you after you finish the first 2. Okay, I'll do chores. Great. You can tell the ripe cattails by how they look a little different. I'm sure you saw the bird bath when you came in. Burrow, burrow, burrow. I've never seen an indoor bird bath before. Oh, that was a gift. Too small for my birds, though. Be happy to give it to you along with that feather if you help me out. Alright. 8 sleaze and stench? Fuck. Well, I have the 8 sleaze already. I know I have stuff that gives me a lot of stench. So how much is that? 8 sleaze and 8 stench. There we go, baby. This isn't so much a coward too afraid to get whooped by Granny. No. She's not Granny. She's a young beautiful woman. You slop the filth out of the bird bath and hide it behind the tree where no one can see it. Bing, 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 bing. Pick. 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 This cattail is ripe, which I suppose means it's suitable for whatever purpose Barbara uses them for. This breath mint was stuffed into the bottom of a purse in 1880 and only recently rediscovered. I finished. Here's your cattails. Great, thanks. So what's the mysterious third task? Go down in the basement and fetch a sack of birdseed for me. Basement? How do you have a basement in a swamp? Weird, I know. I think Granny's magic keeps it from collapsing. It, also makes it kind of scary down there. You have a flashlight, right? Yeah, I have a flashlight. Head down. This fuse box is broken beyond repair. You have no choice but to dwell in the darkness. Wow, Barbara wasn't kidding about it being uncomfortably dark down here. Go deeper. How long is this basement? You're pretty sure you should have reached the back wall by now. Gosh, makes sense why she keeps this thing in the basement. You don't particularly want to know what this puddle consists of. The scariest thing about this is the kerning. Turn back. Geez, that's a lot of rats. Are they whispering, get out? You can hear that, right? Not just me. Did you see everything just tilt? Whoa! Oh, good. The wall is bleeding here. The ground has started to shake, and bits of dirt are falling from the ceiling. The rumbling noise almost sounds like someone growling. Your soul is mine. This seems like bad news. These must be the original Barbara Yarger's magic books. Unfortunately, it's as dark as the inside of a dog down here. The ground is shaking more violently, furiously even. The walls howl, "Die, fool," at you as rocks falling from the ceiling threaten to bury you alive. Finally, get the seed and get out of here. Ha ha ha. You should plant this if you want to grow a field of birds. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That was really cool. I like that. Hello, how are those chores going? Here's your sack of birdseed. You, kind of undersold how scary it is down there. Sorry about that. Maybe I can learn a charm to keep the mice away. And the voices, the bleeding walls? Doesn't sound familiar. Maybe your flashlight was acting up? Anyway, thanks. Here's that feather I promised. Thanks. All bird bath. Yeah. Sure, take it with my blessing. Except not literal blessing. I don't know how to do those yet. You really should have dumped the water out before you started carrying it around. Barbara's humming a little tune to her birds. Can I just go down here whenever I want now? Is this place normal yet? This game, I wonder if the first game is this nice, or not first, but I wonder if West of Loathing is this nice. It's clean now, and let's never speak of it again. You cleaned it yourself. You know there's nothing in there. That obelisk business was strange, huh? Yeah, that was a pretty kettle of fish, all right. What's the score, kitty? Beats me. I went in a weird hole and everything went black and or ghostly. Yeah, you were all see-through. It was screwy as a fruitcake. This place is for the birds. Oh, shit. This guy again. Oh! Hey, I haven't lost a fight in forever. The only fight I've lost recently is against the time wizard. The Chupa Naranja. Yeah, did you meet the flyman? Did you get on? Yeah, I got it here. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to put it in this little silver locket and treasure it forever. What's he like? Was his experiment a success? I've got to go. The kid pulls out a sash, pins a badge on it, and hands it to you. As thanks, here's an official Monster Squad sash and your first Monster Squad badge. Neat, thanks. Oh, this is gonna be busted, isn't it? Hi, any luck getting a feather from Barbara Yargara? You mean from one of her birds, right? Right, yeah. She doesn't have feathers herself. We established that. Good, good. Just checking. Here you go. Wow, thanks, lady. What was she like? She's pretty nice, actually. Don't go in her basement, though. The kid takes your sash, pins another badge on it, and hands it back to you. Whoa! All right, I think I gotta use this. What was I using before? I think I was using the this. Did you find the smell of wisp? I sure did. Please don't open the jar while I'm in the room. That bad, huh? I wonder if it's gotten stronger since I met it. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. You hand over the nose trumpet she lent you and a jar of foulness you collected. Ooh. I met the moss man you were talking about. See, I told you he's real. Yeah, he's a pretty decent guy, actually. He gave me his mustache. Here. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. The kid happily sticks the mustache to his upper lip. How do I look? Mossy? This is the best day of my life. This kid is studying far more intently than you ever did. Yeah. It turned out you were right. The honey ape is a totally real thing. Oh my gosh, really? I knew it. Here's your tracing back and that fingernail you wanted. Wow. Huh. Something wrong? I guess I'm just torn between excitement, vindication, and the fact that this is a much grislier object than I realized it was going to be. Oh, don't worry about it. The honey ape will be fine. It had 9 more. I guess that's true. Anyway, thanks for your help. Here's another Monster Squad badge. Jeez. I can't believe we just ripped its fucking fingernail off. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's so fucked up. Ding, ding, ding. Want to make sure I can do all that. Let me talk to this guy again. I really want to finish off the Dolphin House, but I really think I need something still. You find the arm of a traveling salesman sticking out of the ground. Given the condition of the arm, it seems like the body it's attached to must have been down there for quite some time. Grab the ring. The ring slips easily off the arm's finger. Because the finger is both wet and withered with decay, one or the other would have sufficed. Give the arm a proper burial. Every time you try to dig, the hole immediately fills up with water. You decide to just use the shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day. It's a day. Call for backup causes your familiar to act 1 extra time. That's real. Oh, nice. 11 in 1 oil. That's all I got. I really was hoping I was going to get something that... I don't know. Whoop. Oh, here we go. The cedar chest is locked and easily big enough to hide a skeleton in, or even a whole body. Oh, look. Perfumed wedding veil. There's a veil in here, and beyond the veil, nothing. +1 Moxie and 3 Stench Armor. Not bad. This will save money if you ever decide to get married in a city dump. I think I only needed 11 lockets, right? Oh, yep. Take 11 padlocks to Pepperidge Dolphin in his sunken boxcar. Oh, that's right. I need to return. So let's do sunken boxcar first here. The frog bog. Keep going where I went. Distant frog sounds become less distant frog sounds as you find yourself very close to a lot of frogs. Found your father's padlocks. Thank you so much. You didn't run into my grandmother by any chance, did you? What? No, was she supposed to be there? No. That would have been highly unusual if she had been, considering she died more than 30 years ago. Here's your padlocks. Marvelous. Once I've reaccustomed myself to standing on level ground, I'll be on my way. There's a big hobo camp near Ocean City that you might be interested in. I can give you directions. Ah, excellent. I think I will head that way now. Perhaps I'll see you there. And now I need to go to the Leathers brothers. Yes. I've got those hides you needed. John chuckles inappropriately. Need? Got news for you. Don't need them. You keep them. That was just a test. Want to see if you could trust you with the real work. Seems I can. Ready for some real hunting? Even if it was a test, I think I should get paid. Paid for a test? You're all mixed up, mate. Test is to get paid work. Oh, I don't have enough stats on either. Truth is, I got no need for 5 gator hides. My ambitions are far bigger. You met Paul. You know his mule. I'm working to build him a leather toe. What do I need for that? 10 gator hides. Okay, I can do that. Great. My brother will be thrilled. You wave and greet Paul. Hello again. Paul acknowledges you with a phlegmatic nod. Phlegmatic doesn't mean full of phlegm. It means calm and controlled. So say that then. Paul acknowledges you with a calm and controlled nod. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I love it. Bring, 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 bring. Bring, 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 bring. Bing, bing, bing. I really want to figure out this. I feel like I'm so close, you know? Actually, I could totally get... Oh, fuck. Here he is. Look, there he is. But yeah, I can totally get a 9 muscle here to move this rock again. No, I can't. Never mind. One of the things I have on is increasing my strength or my muscle already. Go through here. So he refuses to go on this one. Yeah. Well, let's put this at 6. Let's put both of these at 6. Which they should be right now, actually. And then I'll scare him into 6 o'clock. Because he's still in there. And then let's put both of these at 9. Oh! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I keep trying to outsmart him somehow, but I don't get it. I don't get what I'm supposed to do to capture this little fuck. I don't know if there's something I don't have that I need or what. So maybe if I scare him into a thing, push him through again, and then get rid of this one. And then just go through this one. That should be here. Okay, that didn't work. So here, if I do this, because now it's going to give me that same dialogue. So what if I do this, get him to go in here, then turn this off, then do this. Because he should be in the other world right now, in here. Okay, so that's straight up. Let's try the other 2 doors, I guess. Because he's not reappearing, so I'm guessing that means I've, like, progressed this puzzle. So, like, its next step, right? I'm trying to get the dialogue on this tree again. The tree is here, but none of that other junk the Gatorman had gathered. So maybe if I turn this thing off now? Because I need this door to get back to reality. So it should be in there. There's no other way, other places to go into. And this time it didn't give me the dialogue. That's odd, nothing should grow in here. I'm at such a loss for this puzzle. I hate puzzles that like, that there's no way for me to know if I have all the pieces to the puzzle, you know? Well, let's send him in there. And then double tap. So that maybe he's trapped in there now. No. I just don't get it. I don't get what this puzzle wants me to do. Because, yeah, it just doesn't give me the... Okay, so, no. I was going to say, maybe it takes... I mean, maybe I need to move that rock, you know? Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe that rock needs to be moved once. Again. And that'll do something after. But I don't know. And I don't know how to know, you know? Fuck. I want to do this puzzle so bad. You know what? We'll go to Gatorman's Fortress. I've got spores all over me again. Why, I oughta... Don't shoot them. You'll just get more spores everywhere. Yeah, but I'll feel better about it. Revenge ain't a solution for every situation, kitty. But it works more often than you think. Look, just wipe the spores off with this handkerchief. Don't get all bent out of shape. This never happened when I was working the strong arm jobs. Well, except for the time that goblin exploded at me. You know what? This is right here is where we'll call Shadows over Loathing. Oh, this game's so good. I love it. I love it so much.